Welcome back to Sun Crypto Daily Update. In today's content, we're going to start off with the Cardona, right? As you can see on the screen, we hit perfectly our target of 1671. Cardona tapped out today at 1687. So, we start to see some divergence, but, it's okay. Cardona needs to come back down a little bit to get some more momentum, right? I'm looking for the R side to just come back just about this area of 59 to 60. 63 at least for the short term. Hopefully like price can follow the R side, so we won't be getting any divergence for the future, right? So we can get more momentum to move to the upside. So but we could also see like R side going down and then price still like moving to our next target of 1897, right? Next target is 1897. So but we're just gonna have to wait and see how Cardano gonna be able to get some more momentum, because our side is completely overextended. So you're looking at 72, with a divergence is kind of overextended. So what I'm looking for, at least for the short term, I'm looking for Cardano to make some sideways action. So to like at least the weekend, right? We could be trading just about 16 to 15, right? 100. The next couple of days, right? So 16 to 15, could even like could come back down like to 1450, but we're just gonna have to wait and see. All right, next coin we're gonna talk about is Ripple. When you take a look at XRP, we're still moving within this channel, right? I'm looking for XRP to either make a very impulse wave and break out this channel, and then challenge at least the 50 and then the 100 EMA at least for the short term, because it's not too far, like price is not too far away from this area of 50 EMA, the yellow line, right? So when you take a look at the R side, we got a triple bottom. That's a very good support, right? So price is going down, R side made a flat bottom, triple bottom. So it is a very good sign, right? At least for the short term. So we're just gonna have to wait and see how XRP gonna be able to take advantage of this divergence, right? It's a very big divergence, like last said, like since like late January, right? So we made our first double bottom January, came back down to this area. Every time we come back down to the same area for our side, the same level of 25, 26, you can see a very impulse wave, right? So but with a triple bottom, I'm expecting like at least like in April, at least we could see like XRP like make a very impulse wave, and then at least start trading above this 50 and 100 EMA in April. So the first week of April, hopefully. So just keep an eye on XRP. XRP is extremely bullish. Even though like it seems to be bearish, but I don't see any bearishness in XRP. Price is not moving right, but yeah, you got a inverted head and shoulder, a falling wedge, triple bottom on the on the R side. It is extremely bullish. So just keep an eye on XRP to dominate April at least, right? The first week or the whole month of April. So I'm looking for at least a 60% move to the upside. If XRP decide to turn bearish, we could, we got a great support just about this area of 6,000, right? 6,500 to 7,000. We got a great support just about this area. So I'm looking for a big support if XRP decides, to continue to be bearish, right? All right. So let's go ahead and take a look at a Nano. When you take a look at Nano is looking great. Nano just needs to it's a big bull flag, right? So what I'm expecting from Nano is to break this area of the resistance line, right? So with a big impulse wave, right? We kind of, Nano is kind of bullish the last couple of days. So let's just wait and see how Nano gonna be able to break this 2700 27,000 sats, right? So it's a nice bull flag, just like ICX, right? You remember when ICX was just about this area, so made a very nice 5-way structure. Nano is also making a nice 5-way structure, right? A nice 5-way structure. So what I'm looking for Nano to do, I'm just waiting for Nano to break this rectangle and challenge this area of upper level of this trend line, right? So April could be good for Nano, right? At least for the short term with this bull flag. I'm looking for a 60 to 70% move at least from Nano in April, right? Even if BTC decide to stay at 4K, so I'm still looking for Nano to at least hit like I'm looking for a 50,000 sats, something like that for Nano. Let's go ahead and take a look at the XLM. When you take a look at XLM, I still got the same channel for XLM, right? I was looking for XLM to come back just about this area of 50 EMA. You can go back and watch my previous altcoin daily update. I said like XLM gonna be within this channel, right? And then RSI gonna come back down just about this area to get a support. So XLM is looking extremely bullish. You can see like the type of bullishness we got as soon as we got to this area of 50 EMA. So it is pretty important, right? So what I'm looking for XLM to do, at least jump back just about this area of 100 EMA the next couple of days, and then I'm gonna update the price as soon as we break this area for 28 to 29. 2900 sats, right? So at least for the short term. Let's go ahead and take a look at Litecoin. As you can see, Litecoin is still like a bullish, still got the same setup. Nice correction just about this area. I'm looking for Litecoin to hit like at least let's say 0.19 BTC, right? Just about that area. So even if Litecoin decides to turn bearish, we got a big support just about this area. So the 50 EMA is moving very fast. So we got two great areas of support. The 50 EMA, if not, we got this area of support just about 0.013, right? BTC to 0.014 BTC. So Litecoin is still bullish, even though we got a big divergence since since the first week of February. So it's going to be like almost 2 months of divergence. So like I said, Tron got a 45 days of divergence, so Litecoin can get a 60 days divergence. So it doesn't mean anything, right? So even if you're, let's say we're on a bull market, we can get like, price can be like, going up, and then our side, just going to be in this area forever, right? So the next like 6 months. So we're just going to have to wait and see how Litecoin going to be correcting. So at least for the short term. So nice bottom formation, nice crossover. You can see how Litecoin, bottom out. I made a special video about Litecoin and the Tron. They got a nice bottom formation. The only difference between Litecoin and Tron is that Litecoin made like this type of bottom formation, but Tron made this type of bottom. It's kind of horizontal. Litecoin is kind of like a declining slope. So let's go ahead and take a look at Ethereum. When you take a look at Ethereum is looking like extremely bullish. If you take a look at this formation, it's the same type of RSI formation XLM got, but XLM had it like just about this area of completely oversold, right? And then at the same time, ZILLIQA also got the same type of bottom formation, but it was kind of like completely oversold, right? So this just showing you basically like Ethereum is extremely bullish. You got a nice formation just about this area of neutrality. So we just need like enough volume to be like start trading, to the upside, right? Trending to the upside, right? So I'm looking for at least like Ethereum to break this area of resistance, right? At least for the short term, and then make this one-to-one extension just about this area. So you're looking at a 0.05 BTC at least for the short term, right? So sometime in April, I'm looking for Ethereum to complete this one-to-one extension, right? So at least for the short term, right? Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at NEO. When you take a look at NEO and Ethereum, they got the same type of structure, right? Same formation, just about this area of neutrality on the RSI, right? So price looking the same type of correction, just about this area of 50 and then 100 EMA. So NEO and Ethereum, they just need to you know, get a crossover. That's all they need, right? So if they can get like a nice crossover, like a, you know, ADA and a LITECOIN, so, you know, we could easily get a one-to-one extension just about this area, right? So a one-to-one extension from this point, you know, to the crossover. So, and then, you know, price gonna, you know, just go back to this area of you know, September high. Maybe, you know, get a slight correction before another move to the upside, right? So, but NEO and Ethereum, they got same, you know, type of a, you know, pattern. So just keep an eye on Ethereum. If Ethereum like decides, you know, to go bullish, just keep an eye on NEO next, right? So let's go ahead and take a look at ICX. ICX still looking bullish. Nice flag. You know, we're about to get a support from this area of 50 EMA again. The crossover is not strong enough, so I'm looking for a very impulse, strong, you know, crossover, right? When you take a look at it, it's not a, yeah, we're not getting like a nice, you know, crossover. At the same time, the RSI is looking just like the price, so no divergence. So you can expect like at least ICX in April to be like extremely bullish. No divergence for like a, you know, I can't even remember last time ICX got a divergence, right? So expect like a big run as soon as ICX, you know, finish off this correction. You could be expecting like ICX to make a, you know, an entire one-to-one extension from this point to that point. So you're looking at an entire one-to-one extension. So since we didn't get any divergence, I'm expecting like this whole wave to be repeated, right? So let's see, you're looking at another, you know, another 60% move to the upside, right? So yeah, so let's just wait and see like how ICX gonna be able to break this area of resistance. As soon as we break this area of resistance, I'm gonna update the price, right? So, but ICX is looking pretty bullish. So, if you watch my, you know, early altcoin daily update, you know, I was pretty bullish since ICX was just about this area. So that's how bullish I am on the on Nano, right? So keep an eye on ICX. Let's go ahead and take a look at WANCHAIN. When you take a look at WANCHAIN, same pattern with ICX, right? I said it last time, I wasn't convinced enough about this impulse wave, right? So I said like WANCHAIN gonna be coming back down because this impulse wave from the RSI wasn't like very convincing, right? Because we didn't get like enough volume. So, and then all of a sudden we saw like the RSI make a very like impulse wave to the upside. So I say like RSI gonna make a correction just about this area. So that's what we're doing right now. So expect like a WANCHAIN to complete this you know, correction, you know, very shortly before another like move to the upside, right? Because I don't see like ICX, you know, breaking out before WANCHAIN. It might, but I don't see like ICX breaking out before WANCHAIN. WANCHAIN got a bit of support from this area of you know, 50 EMA, a nice correction just about this area of neutrality. So expect like a big run from WANCHAIN, at least for the short term, right? So let's go ahead and take a look at the volume. When you take a look at the volume, it is still like pretty low. I'm still not convinced, right? I said like last time, I want to see like a WANCHAIN to break this area of resistance on the volume, like this red line. So WANCHAIN still like hasn't break this volume like with a that was like you know, on the 23rd, right? March 23rd. So we still haven't broke this this trend line, right? So this area of resistance. So the whole market is bullish, even though like WANCHAIN made a very impulse wave again, but it made it with a very low volume. So it is basically just following the market, but WANCHAIN is not doing much. So so expect like a this correction. You know, we just got, let's see, we got one impulse wave. I mean we just got, you know, a double bottom. So expect another move to just like that. That's what I'm expecting for WANCHAIN, to, you know, come back down to this area, retest the bottom before another move to the upside. By that time, like BTC might hit like 42.50, and then WANCHAIN gonna get like enough volume and you know, aggressivity to move to the upside. So at least for the short term, right? So All right, that's about it for today. Let me know what you think down below the comment section. If you find the content useful, make sure to hit the like, subscribe, and let me know what you think down below the comment section. Thank you for watching.